What's up guys, we are back with Fallout 4 and I wanted to share with you guys a fix about a problem that I was having. So a while back I covered a mod called FIS item sorter, and it was a really nice mod that, you know, puts these icons next to the weapons, and it also makes um, your items in your inventory, you know, more sorted out. So you have like clothing and armor in their own separate categories, and then you can open it like that. And the same thing with the aid. You see you have your food, your drinks, and your medicine all separate with icons next to them, and it's just a really nice mod. I really like it. However, I was having a problem with this mod and I could not find the answer for it. um but it was this: whenever I would go to the containers, I didn't have the icons next to, you know, most of the things, you know, most of the items, specifically the ammo. So you can see like the grenade has its icons, but the pistol, it doesn't have its icon when it's in this container. But if I like take it out and try to look at it, you can see that the icon is next to it when it's in the menu, but not when it's in the container. And this was freaking driving me nuts. So let me show you how I fixed this. Okay, so I got this tool right here, the complex item sorter by what an interesting name. I'm not even gonna butcher it. But yeah, this is basically what I used, and you're going to need Xedit for this as well. And you're going to get a tool, and then you just run it, and it's going to generate a plugin. And then you just make sure you keep that plugin at the bottom of your load order, and it supports mod, you know, mod added items as well. And yeah, that's pretty much how I got that to work. So I'm not really gonna go over how to install this mod. You are going to have to make a new executable, as you see I did it right here. But when you do use this mod, you are going to generate a new plugin, as you see I have right here. I'm gonna activate it, and you make sure that it is at the bottom, okay? And like I said, it supports mod added items, and when you run this, you're gonna have to like do it with less plugins. I'll go over it in another video, but I'm just gonna jump back in game and I'm gonna show you that it worked. Alright, so now you can see here we are back in game. I go into the box, and there you go. My ammo now has the bullet icons next to it, and all the whoops. Well, this one still doesn't have anything either for some reason. I have to check on that, but at least, you know, the ammo is there. Sadly, the guns did not work. Like I said, I'm still new to this mod. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. When I figure out how to do it more, maybe I'll make a guide on how to use it. The next mod is the Computerized supply shop, and this is an item that's a terminal that you can use to buy shipments of items right here from in your settlement. In order to get it, you have to open up your building menu, you open up power, you go to miscellaneous, and then you scroll over until you see it. There's going to be two of them: the Computerized supply shop and the Computerized supply shop hardcore edition. So the normal one has like some items that are really cheap. It's almost kind of like a cheat mod. And then this one will sell you shipments of items that are the same prices as the ones that you will find at vendors. So let's look at some of the prices real quick in here. This is the normal one. So as you can see, let's look at circuitry, because I really like circuitry. So it only costs 50 caps for a shipment of circuitry, which is just pretty much broken. And then we can come over here to the hardcore mode one, and shipment of circuitry is 1250 caps. So as you can see, you know, this one is more balanced. I see myself using this one more. It still is kind of like, you know, kind of cheap, because you could just order as many shipments as you want right from your settlement. But still, I always wanted, you know, a mod that allows me to make use of a terminal, because a lot of these mods just have terminals for decorations. So it's actually cool to have a terminal in my house that I can actually stick my face in and make use out of. So I'm definitely going to keep this one, especially if I can ESL flag or merge it. Alright, so the next mod is called Sky City, and it is a overpass settlement, so I definitely had to check it out. It's made by Ragoda. I'm going to show you exactly where it is. So we're standing behind DB Technical High School. This is the backyard, and you can see on the map here, there's DB Technical High School, and there's the combat zone behind us, as well as the Mass Bay Medical Center. And you can see I'm standing on this road right here. So, what you want to do is you want to find this overpass right there, and you can find it by jumping right up here. And what you do is you run along this overpass, and then you gotta watch out because, well, first your frames could drop if your PC is crap like mine, and then there's also like a random encounter spawn over here that's like often an enemy, like super mutants or gunners. So just keep making your way over here. There we go. And go up this ramp. So once you go up here, you will see there's the workbench. And the super mutants will still be up here. As you can see, there they are. Now whether or not they respawn, I do not know. Okay, so let's quickly check the build area. Is that a gunner? Oh my goodness. Mind your business. Alright, so the build area appears to be pretty large. Look how far you can go. And the cool thing about it is this is not too far from the Hotel Hamlet settlement, also by Ragoda. Okay, so as you can see, they are out here. Am I out of the build? Okay, so the building range. Alright, so it comes down to about right here, to where this ramp is at. But it's nice because you can still build all in here. But as you can see, it's got the gunner print right here. So every time they respawn, be prepared to fight them. But yeah, you can build underneath this. This is really nice. The only thing that I'd say about this settlement is that it's already super cluttered in this area. So, you know, it's not really anything much you can build. I mean, you could probably build like a nice little hideaway shack, but that's about it. I wouldn't go too crazy on the settlement building in here because it's just already crazy frame droppy. And maybe it's just my PC. I don't know. Let me know. But I assume that everybody's frames would drop like crazy in this area. But I think this settlement is nice otherwise. I just think because of the game's limitations that it's just not really going to work well. You're not really going to build what you want to build here.